Hey guys, so today I'm doing a flawless face for dry skin, and right now I'm going to be using my Olay facial cleaning tool of some sort, and I'm using a exfoliating cleanser. I'm going to use that on my damp face, and I'm going to clean my whole face. Next, I'm using the same cleansing tool, but I changed the head on the tool and now it's a flat sponge, and I'm using an actual scrub on my face, making sure to really do the dry spots on my face and the places that get really dirty, and I'm going to just run over those a few times. This is my Holy Grail facial scrub. I'm using the charcoal and black sugar facial scrub by Freeman. You can get this at Walmart, and I'm going to be putting it all over my face and really just gently rubbing it into my skin. And after that, you have to wait 5 minutes with it on your face, and then you can rinse it off. After it's rinsed off, I'm using my Gravity Defying Mud by Glamglow. I'm going to be placing that evenly over my whole face, and sorry for the bad application. I have no mirror on my desk, so I have no idea where I am putting this. But I'm going to put that all over my face, especially in my forehead, because I've noticed I've been getting fine lines there lately, because whenever I raise my eyebrows, I've been getting lines. So I'm going to make sure that I'm really careful on where I put it on my forehead. I do not want it in my eyebrows. But after this is dry, it'll be silver. I'm making sure to use my fingertips while taking off this mask and not scratching my face, because that'll just create more redness that I don't want to cover up. And just gently peel off this face mask. I love the face mask because it's so easy to peel off. It stays all together and it's kind of still rubbery and it's not crispy, which I like. After that's all rinsed off, I have my favorite tea, and now I'm going to be moisturizing my face. As I've said before, my face is dry. Right dry. It is the Sahara Desert. It is that dry. So I need to make sure almost everything I'm using is hydrating, and also I use a lot of age-defying products on my face because being so dry, it does age your skin. Now I'm going to be using my 2 primers for anti-dullness and redness. I've been noticing my face has been looking pretty dull lately, so I've been using my Guerlain primer all over my face some more, even though I did stop using it for a bit, so I think I'm going to have to keep using it. Maybe buy the whole size product, which is around, I forget how much, $84. Next, I'm going to be applying my foundation with a damp beauty blender and making sure to pat it all over my face, just making sure there's no excess amount of product anywhere, or else I'll still look cakey. So that's why it has to be even, so I don't look cakey and still dry, even though everything I'm using is hydrating. Next, I'm adding a cream bronzer / contour. I'm just going to be using my dual fiber stippling brush from Real Techniques and just blending that out throughout my whole face, because my arms have been getting tanner lately. My face is still pale, so just making sure to match my face and neck to my body. Next, I'm going to be using my favorite concealer all over my face. Just going to be using it as a highlight of the areas on my face, mostly under the eyes, around the nose where it gets red, the chin, a dot of the nose, and on my forehead. Also, I do it around my mouth because the corners of my mouth get dark by the end of the day. I'm not sure why. Now with my damp beauty blender, I use the other end because it's dual-ended, and I just blend that out carefully, and sorry about the hair. And I'm just going to be blending that out flawlessly. Next, I'm going to be setting my face with a loose powder, and since I've filmed this maybe a couple weeks ago, I've come to the conclusion I'm never putting powder on my nose ever again because powder just dries out my nose so much, and I just need to stay away from powder on my nose. I've come to that conclusion. Everywhere else is great, but my nose is one of the driest spots on my body. So I'm just never setting my nose ever again. But I'm just going to, again, make sure this powder's all even. Next, we are adding a powder bronzer to darken the liquid bronzer we put on, and just putting that throughout our face. Again, we are using my dual fiber stippling brush. I do need more brushes, but I'm just working with what I can right now, and it's working well, so I'm not going to complain about it. And we're just going to make sure our bronze is all even. Sorry about my voice if you can tell it's kind of croaky. I've been coughing a lot lately. I don't know. My house, well, my boyfriend's parents' house has been sick. Now we are going to contour my face with the Anastasia powder contour kit. I'm just going to use 2 of the darker shades and contour my face. And here I look very bronzed, but it does kind of match my arms if you can see through the shirt. But I just need to make sure that I blend. So now I'm adding a powdered blush to my cheeks. I think it's a coral color. So sorry, I again filmed this weeks ago, but since the Wi-Fi wasn't working, like I say in my vlogs, I had no idea what to do. And I had this video all edited and ready, but of course the Wi-Fi wasn't working. Next, I'm using the lighter powders from the Anastasia kit, and I'm going to be highlighting the highlights of my face. Next, of course, I'm going to be highlighting my face, since this has been one of the top things I love doing this summer and spring. It's not even summer yet, but it feels like summer. And we're just going to be highlighting my cupid's bow, the high points of my cheeks, a bit of my nose, and sometimes I do my brow bone and even above my brow to create a heightened, maybe facelift effect. Next, I'm doing my eyebrows. Sad story is I was in the middle of doing my eyebrows the other day, and this pencil actually ran out when I finished one brow. So I only had one brow for a while, and I had to figure out what to do with my other brow. Of course I used powder, but it just wasn't the same. So I'm just gonna lightly line these. I'm not going to really darken them up. I want this to be natural and kind of just an everyday kind of thing. But that is one of the most things I love to do, is do my eyebrows. And I think I've been getting better at doing eyebrows lately, since it's such a new thing to me. So this is the final look. I love my natural face sometimes. And my favorite tea, of course.